Here are the Pacers for tonight's sixth race, a leg of the Trendsetter series. 151 run with Carmine Abatello replacing Cap Manzi in the bike, 13-1. Odds against John Campbell, 5-2, 5-1 for Acoustical with Ray Remmen driving from the number 5 hole. And your outside horses, you've got your favorite, Pat's Flagship, coming off a monster 153 and 4 mile, going from the number 9 post position and winning with Bruce Ranger on the bike, being sent off at even money in tonight's sixth race.
And they're off. From the middle of the pack, Slapped is right there on the far outside. Pat's Flagship. Ed Slapped emerges with the lead. Pat's Flagship caught 4 wide going into the turn. 151 Rum is right there toward the rail. And from the outside, Assigned Wrist now with a slick move over to the rail is now racing third. Slide Collins is now fourth. Pat's Flagship is parked out fifth. Odds against is racing sixth early, followed by Acoustical. Then it's Political Rebel, followed by Hapstick. And the early trailer is Bad Bad Beaver. Sizzling opening quarter, 27 seconds flat down the backstretch. Here comes Pat's Flagship with an aggressive move to overtake 151 Rum. Slapped is second by 2. And then it's Assigned Wrist. And on the outside, Odds Against is now gearing up. And there goes Acoustical, following Odds Against down the backstretch, and Political Rebel. Pat's Flagship streaks to the half mile in 55 and 3. And a tough opening half for Pat's Flagship, who is the leader into the far turn. 151 Rum is second. Odds Against is third by a head. Slapped along the inside is now racing in fourth position. Acoustical, good striking position, second over. Assigned Wrist is now sixth toward the rail. Political Rebel, seventh on the outside, followed by Slide Collins, then Bad Bad Beaver, and Hapstick as they come to the top of the lane. Pat's Flagship takes the field past 3/4 in 126 flat. Here comes John Campbell with Odds Against on the outside. Down the lane, it's Odds Against on the outside. Pat's Flagship grimly holding on to a short lead. Odds Against all out. Those two slugging it out down the lane. Pat's Flagship is game under a hustling drive here by Bruce Ranger. Holding on. Odds Against on the outside. 151 Rum. And here's a brave winner. Pat's Flagship by a length.
I think Tommy called it right. A brave winner indeed. He equals that 153 and 4 mark, but off that first half, you have to take a look and say, wow, can he hold on?
What a handy horse this has been. He just rated in the third quarter. He sprints home in 27 and 4, and he's going to win a 153 and 4 now at the same time as last start. And it's 3 in a row now at the Meadowlands, 7 times in a row on the board. Shipping in from Florida, Bruce Ranger, one of Florida's best against the best, John Campbell. They're going head and head in the sprint to the wire with 151 Rum, and Carmine sitting right there with lacking some room. But this is a great race. This is a couple of 3-year-olds we'll be seeing later on. Pat's Flagship even looks a little bit like Annihilator, goes like him. Certainly nothing like Morton Almerhurst in the first, a little guy. But Odds Against, much improved effort also. First over, Jimmy Campbell and owner George Siegel.
And owner Ferdinand Monteleone of Passaic, New Jersey, has to be happy with Pat's Flagship's performance tonight. The 3-year-old son of Annihilator, as number 9 returns $4 even, $3 and $2.40. 3 Odds Against was second, $3.20 and $2.80, and 151 Rum was third, $3.60 to show. The exacta 9 and 3 returned $10.20. Big victory for Bruce Ranger, and this is kind of interesting because Jimmy Doherty reached 1,000 drives in 1979. He was first, but nobody aside of Campbell or O'Donnell have ever done it beside of LaChance.
Right. The whole decade of the 80s, it was Campbell or O'Donnell first to 1,000, and missed a little chance just in this race. We just saw him in the last race here with Hapstick. He's the first driver this year to hit 1,000 drives, so it's kind of interesting to note. Mr. LaChance, of course, is second, also in the driver's standings behind John.